Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Instant Pot Cajun chicken and rice. Okay guys, I'm starting out on my Instant Pot. I have it set on the saute setting and it's hot. I'm going to start by adding some olive oil into it. And I'm going to add just enough to cover the bottom, about 3 tablespoons. And I had to put more olive oil in my olive oil bottle. It's empty. Now I have here 1 red bell pepper, 1 green bell pepper, 1 small onion I diced up sort to see. And I have about 4 spring onions or green onions that I diced up. I'm going to get them in here and saute them for a few minutes so they start to soften up and turn translucent. Okay guys, I left my vegetables saute for about 5 minutes, and about halfway through I put a healthy teaspoon of chopped garlic, and I use the jarred stuff. If you use fresh, use about 3 cloves. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of chicken broth in here to deglaze the bottom of the pot, to make sure we don't get a burn notice while this is pressure cooking. And I should have had my box of chicken broth opened already, but I didn't, so let me just get that open. So I'm going to put about a half a cup in here. I'm just going to judge this. And I'm just going to stir this around good, making sure I get all of the little bits off the bottom, which there really isn't any on there, but just in case, we don't want that burn notice. Okay, now I'm going to take a measuring cup and I'm going to put another 1.5 cups of chicken broth in here. This will make a total of 2 cups of chicken broth. Okay, now I'm going to put a tablespoon of tomato paste in here. I'm going to give that a good stir, mix everybody together. Okay, now I'm going to add in my seasonings. Now this calls for Cajun seasoning. I don't have any, so I'm just going to put some of this Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning in. It's pretty close to the same thing. I'm going to put a teaspoon in. That's a heaping teaspoon. I'm going to put a teaspoon of garlic powder in here. And I'm just eyeballing, guys. And a teaspoon of onion powder. Get this open. And a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, let me give that a stir quick. Okay, now I have a 1.5 cups of white rice here that I rinsed really well. I'm going to get that down in there. Just give that a stir to mix it in there. And I have 3 chicken breasts that I cut into strips. Let me get my spoon out of here. I'm going to get these in here, lay them on top. And guys, when you put your rice in there, make sure your rice is submerged in chicken broth. And the reason we cut these into strips is that way they'll cook the same time as the rice. And once it's done, we're going to take this chicken out and shred it up on a plate. So I'm going to get my chicken down in there. It don't have to be perfect, you just want to get it down in there. Alright, let me give my hands a quick rinse. Okay guys, I'm going to put my lid on here. You think by now I'd have it figured out. I'm going to set that on seal. I'm going to set this to pressure cook for 8 minutes. Which the egg button is 8 minutes exactly. When the 8 minutes are up, I'm going to let this do a natural release of the pressure for 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes we'll release the pressure manually. Alright guys, this is done. I took my chicken out, shredded it up, stirred it back into it. It's ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Alright guys, let me get in here and give this a try. Start with a little bit of that rice. Rice is tender. Good spicy seasoning. Not too spicy or not hot in the least. Try some of that chicken. Chicken's tender, infused with the Cajun seasonings. That's really good, guys. Alright, there you have it. Instant Pot Cajun chicken and rice. give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you.